like Cliff will stop the dishwasher.
Okay.
So and you just but you still like use like a big one.
I started right now. Like hello, everyone. So today we are going to share how to make Egyptian flatbread, عيش بلدي, in Barkdale Food Center, and they like it. Everybody is excited to share this experience. So here I want to introduce my lovely co-workers, my team that we always work together. Chef Simon. So
Oh, there you go. You're back. You're back.
okay, so we back again, and yes.
Cliff, last load.
And this is what we're going to start with. Okay, in 5 minutes we're going to be here. I want to hold this. Yeah, like
You need to put it on something, huh?
here, like I can hang it here.
No, you shouldn't. Right? No, you shouldn't hang it there because I'm gonna have to move this.
Okay, so I can grab this one. Okay.
Why don't you just do this?
Because I will wrap it. Okay. So yeah, I wanna see. Okay. Hi. Hi Heather. So yeah, people start to write and
No, so here. Just
like this. Perfect.
just check yourself over there.
So yes, everybody can see me.
Okay, so 5 minutes until.
In 5 minutes, okay, I will be ready.
So it looks like the bread got opened up a little bit.
It's not good.
Yeah, I know. So that's good. That's a good thing.
But
to do.
you know what? Like we can just choose this.
Yeah, yeah. Anybody want coffee? You can make some for yourself. No, I don't. So no one wants it.
It's just really nice.
You got Heather, right? And Heather drinks coffee. What do you want to do? Yeah, yeah. I think that's good. Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna eat it.
So almost 2 minutes and we will start. So yeah. I don't see without my glasses. So hello to everyone. Hi. Mary Eve, Sahar, Dina. Hi everybody. I see your name. I'm very happy that we are sharing. Noha.
We can start early. Let's
Okay.
just start early. So I'm gonna start my video. I'm gonna come around and talk,
Okay.
and then I'll introduce you. And then
So Chef Simon is going to make introduction for his for Barkdale Facebook page as well. So Simon.
Hi everybody, happy Friday. Welcome back to Simon and Friends Cooking Show. Hello. Yeah, so today I've actually got some friends with me. You may be wondering why this show is called Simon and Friends and it's always just me. I've got a friend today, and it's a very dear friend of mine, someone that's been involved with Parkdale Food Center for many years, former board member. She's spent many, many hours in the kitchen at Parkdale. You may have caught her on CBC Radio in December. Was it in December?
Yeah,
in December. Her name is Hala, and she makes the most delicious Egyptian flatbread I've ever had. So, sorry? Okay, well, I'll get you to introduce that name. Anyways, without further ado, Hala, go ahead.
Okay.
You can take it.
So, all right. So now I'm alone in this stage, so I can keep mine for myself. And
There you go.
so now we will start the recipe, how to make it at home. So what I'm going to do, what you are going to need is 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, okay, and a bran, so 2 spoons of bran.
Bran, nice.
Yeah. Okay. 1 tablespoon of yeast, dry yeast. 1 tablespoon of sugar. And a little bit of salt. Okay. So, and we know we need like 2 cups of water or 1 cup and a half. It based on your dough. So when you look to your dough, you just see. So what I'm going to do first to activate my yeast. Egyptian bread need a lot of yeast, and to be to be economic, like use it with economic way. What I'm going to do is just take a little bit of water and put the sugar here, okay, and the spoon of yeast and a little bit of flour.
So why do you add sugar?
So sugar and flour make the yeast activate very fast.
Okay.
So this is helping to activate my yeast. You see, it's a little bit like the quarter of my cup.
Nice.
And this is the start. You start with the yeast because it takes 10 minutes until it becomes more and more. So we'll give it time. So we'll start with this. So actually, we have here, like, would you show everybody, Chef Simon?
Yeah.
Like, we have a commercial machine for baking. We have this one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit big for what we need today.
Yeah, this is what we use every day. And also we have like the other aid, but I will put myself in your shoes, like, because I don't have before like one in my house. So I'm going to use like whisk. If you don't have whisk, you can use your hand. And because I'm using like these materials, so how to make it easy for myself. So first of all, you put the water, 1 cup of water, and 1 cup of flour,
Nice.
and start to whisk. Okay. So it needs more water. Yeah. So I'll bring more.
Vivian says hi. Hey, Viv. So far you have just flour, water.
Now 1 cup and 1 cup. You
Okay.
see?
Yeah.
So I want to show everybody. It's liquid. It's like liquid. Why I'm doing this? Okay, so the scientific for this is I'm trying to release the gluten, and releasing the gluten takes a lot of work. If you have the dough, it will hurt your arm, your hand a lot. But when you do this, it's very easy for you to work, and in the same time, you make the gluten-free. Gluten is like inside circles, particles. So what I'm doing here, I'm breaking the outer layer from the flour, so the gluten will become free. What gluten? Gluten, of course, it's it is a protein part, and it makes the yeast work very quickly, very hard, and it's like magnetic. So when gluten start to free, in the beginning it's hard, but as soon as they start to release, it become easier. You see the dough? So when you make it, it become easier because it's like magnetic. They
Attract?
attract each other. Yeah, the particle attract each other. So,
Nice.
yeah. So this is how when I didn't have the machine in my house, this is what I used to do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see? Yeah.
It's a lot of
And if
work.
I add, yeah, if you are working with a dough, it will take a lot of work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and good things require effort, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
So that like right now it almost looks like a pancake batter almost.
you see, yeah, I start to work with this. Okay, for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah. So that's why people it's very hard to make the Egyptian bread at home. If you don't have the machine, you can do this step. It's another trick that you can use the blender. If you have blender at home, put the whole flour, mix it in the blender for like 5 minutes.
Here, why do you want me to do that while you can talk about other things?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
You want
okay.
to?
Okay. Yeah, here, let me do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like paste, you know? Yeah. So when the gluten becomes free, you see your dough become very smooth, very nice. Yes, you see? Yeah. Yeah. Usually we have this machine. So the commercial one, and this is amazing and make it easy for us to do. We have it recently.
Okay, switch.
Okay. You see, it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah. So I think it would be fine right now.
You think it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the right texture, that's the right consistency right there?
Yeah. You
Okay.
see?
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
So it's pretty loose at this point.
yeah, how you test your gluten when you make it, it makes your dough elastic. If you didn't spend enough time for making the dough, so the dough will lose its elasticity and it won't be too much.
Okay.
So you will get a different type of bread, not the
Okay.
Egyptian one.
Ah,
So
okay.
the Egyptian one needs a lot of work. So now I think I'm fine. Yeah.
Good?
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's not easy to draw. So now I'm going to add the other one because now I have like magnetic, so they will make it easy.
So it's well mixed at this point.
Yeah.
So
Make
you
it,
start with a small amount in order to get the
Yeah.
mixture going, and then you can start adding flour as you go, right?
yeah, that's right. So now we can add the salt here.
So that's just like a teaspoon of salt?
It's
One
my
teaspoon.
first one.
Okay.
Yeah. So so if you put it one time, the whole cup, don't do this, please, because it will make it difficult. You will have like, as I said, like the flour is like round cells, so they will come around each other, and you will have like balls of dry flour, and they will take a lot of effort to do.
Right.
So what I'm doing is just little bit by little bit and mix.
Okay. And what is the bread called again?
In Arabic,
Yeah.
عيش بلدي, عيش.
Aish? Alright, yes. Yeah.
By the way, Chef Simon, like he learning Arabic very fast.
Shukran.
Shukran habibi, habibi.
Yeah, I'm
But what
learning.
are you going to tell me? Like I'm telling you habibi, but what you are going to say to me?
A baby?
I am a female.
Yeah, Habibti.
Habibti, you
Habibti.
see?
Yeah,
He's
no.
good, he's
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
good,
I'm
yeah.
learning, yeah. I'm learning. I can say thank you, and that's about it. I need to learn some, like, learn some other words.
But you're doing great. Like what he learned, he really used and yeah, practice it.
So it's Aish bread.
Aish.
Okay.
Okay. So later we have some letters. They are not exist in English, and I know it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
English is kind of a stupid language anyway.
no, it's amazing. So you see,
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's starting to come together more,
elastic.
and it's getting more
Yeah,
thick.
elastic. But
And you-
I'm
and
still
you-
adding. I'm just showing you that like.
Okay.
This is the easiest way if you are using your hand or using the whisk at home.
Okay, but you haven't added any yeast yet at this point, right?
Yeah,
You have added yeast?
not yet.
Not yet.
All right. So our yeast, it didn't work yet. I think it needs more warm.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's more
yeah,
warm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here I can do that. Do you want me to add a little bit of warm water?
Little bit.
A
Yeah.
little tiny bit?
Please. Yeah. So this quantity is going to make like if you use 2 cups of this, and also I'm going to use the bran for spread and another flour. It's like this is for spreading the dough. Like 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of bran.
Oh, so someone is saying they really miss Aish Balidi from Egypt. Well,
Yeah.
if you are interested in any bread, you can contact Hala. And what's the name of your Facebook page here?
Ottawa Egyptian Kitchen.
Ottawa Egyptian Kitchen. You can go to her Facebook and get in touch with her. She may be able to help you out with some Aish
Aish Baladi. Yeah.
Balidi.
So I'm going to add my yeast now. Actually, we have like limited time, so
Limited
when,
time. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So when I'm home, like I stay for like 15 minutes maximum for this to grow up. It didn't grow up now.
Okay.
But
Can
I'm going
I
to
show
add
them?
it.
Can I show them these? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just
So-
just see to see the.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You just sort of
So
pour it
the
in.
yeast is going to make it easier for gluten because it works like the gluten and the yeast, they work together
Okay.
in a very good way.
Nice.
Yeah. So you
So-
see it become more smooth. When I add the yeast, you see the dough become more smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what is very nice about the Egyptian bread, usually when you go for a diet to the doctor and he's telling you don't touch carbohydrates like carbs, don't come to carbs. But for Aish Baladi, because we are using bran and a lot of yeast, which is vitamin B12, and a lot of gluten, because it's not only the starch, we work on starch, we make the gluten free. So it's a lot of protein, and when you eat one, it's enough for like 6 hours or 8 hours. Doesn't make you feel hungry, make you always feel full. So when you go to a doctor, he asks you to have like eat like when you have a meal, please have a bread of Egyptian, like in my country, that help you to stay longer, feeling
So
full.
it keeps you full longer.
Yeah. Doesn't feel hungry, because usually when you make a diet, your problem is that you feel hungry. So now, like before it even becomes a dough, I'm going to add 1 spoon of the bran.
The bran.
Yeah, not too much. So the bran is very healthy for. Then add the flour more. It's very healthy because it stay longer in your stomach, like, and make your intestine, your stomach work very hard for digestion, and there is no calories. And people who suffer from constipation, it helps you. It's amazing. So. So now I start. How I know that my dough is working very well? When I make it, I'm going to use my hands soon, because when they start to stick to each other, not to the ball. So how I know I did it well? When they start to stick to each other, not to the ball. So now I put all the 2 cups. You see, start to,
Oh, okay, yeah.
so start to stick to each other.
Yeah.
So it start to stick to each other.
Nice.
I didn't make any movement, but when you make movement, now I have, thank you to the whisk, it saved a lot of work.
Thanks, Whisk.
Yes.
Yeah, whoa.
So when you make it, it should be elastic, you see?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the dough is elastic. So for yourself, maybe I added more water. I think I need little bit. So when you make it, I want you to be cautious with the water, with the flour, because if you start to put big quantity, it means another quantity of something. So that's what I'm going to do, like little bit. I need little bit of flour. Yeah. Maybe the water that we added to activate the yeast start like it was bigger than my measuring recipe, so that's why I need little bit of flour. You see the dough? This is it should look like. Very elastic, very soft, and when you make it soft, don't worry, because I'm going to leave it like at least for 2 hours for to rise. We are not going to wait for 2 hours, of course. I prepared another one. So for the bran, you see, I use little. It's based on what you decide to use for your bread. If you really want to work on diet, you can put the whole thing. If you like it with bran, you can put the whole thing.
Oh, wow. It's really
You
elastic.
see it?
eh?
Yeah, elastic, and in the same time start to leave not, when I make it, it's not connected to the bowl, it's connected to each other. Yeah. So what I would do, bring your wrap. So this is amazing. You see the bowl. You see how it was like.
So it comes clean almost.
Yeah, almost clean. Yeah. So because you are doing it at home and using your hand, make it elastic like this. Some people want to add, I can add more flour, but it will take longer for to rise. But this will be easy for you even when you use the rolling pin. You are going to put flour and bran to spread. So I just want to make it easy for you, okay? So this is fine.
She's making it easy for you, people.
Yeah.
Come on.
For me, for myself, this is how I was doing in my house before having the machine.
So you got no excuse, everyone watching. She's already made it easy. So
Yeah, easy way.
You
can make it at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better to make it at home. So now we can cover. I will wash my hand.
Okay. Close up of the bread. Go. Ooh, very nice. Hey, Catherine. Hey, everybody watching. Hope you guys are enjoying. Whoop. So now you're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah. So again, when you have a dough, what makes the yeast work very quickly, when you really don't leave any air. I see so many people on YouTube, they go like this and wrap it. And so you have air, so it will take longer and the yeast won't activate. So what I always do is just don't make any air to the dough. Cover like this. So this way, your dough will rise very fast and it's very good. So this is the tray I'm going to use. So I have prepared dough before, so that I'm going to use right now. It's very easy to remove the plastic. It's not hard. Like, it won't stick to your dough. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of flour on my table and a little bit of bran. This is for how to spread the dough, right?
So the bran helps you spread it?
Yeah,
Okay.
mixed together,
Nice.
flour and bran.
Keeps it from sticking to the table, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, or even for the rolling pin. So just make a little bowl in the size of the egg.
Okay, size of an egg. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
So mix it.
And also, you don't need to put any like oil or paper down on
Not
the
now.
on the
Not
tray.
now. Yeah, yeah. I have some oil. When I finish, I'm going to put just a little bit of oil. If you have a brush, do we have a brush here?
Yeah, I got a brush. Yeah.
Ah, I didn't find.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a brush. Yeah, a little bit of oil, but not this step. Next step. Because now when you put the flour and the bran, it won't stick to the pan. You see, I didn't put any flour to my hand, and the dough is not stick to my hand, so it means my dough is very good. Thank you.
Very cool.
Yeah, so you choose the size that you want to do. I'm going to make this small to have this option,
Nice.
like small one, big one. So now I still have this one, and it will work good. So for the first one that I started with, I start to use the rolling pin to spread.
Okay.
So just push little bit, push, and use the pen.
And then you use the pin to flop.
Yeah.
So it's like it is a pretty simple recipe. You know, obviously, years of experience help with making
Yes,
it.
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
But
Of
and
course.
a lot of what you're doing is by feel and by touch, right?
It's not only this, like doing Aish Baladi at home has so many obstacles,
Right. Yeah,
challenges.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Like-
first it's the machine
Right. So
that you have to work hard with your
like
hand.
the mixer and
Yeah,
the oven.
but because of like after experience, I start to use my blender and the half of the quantity. So when you read more, you know, cooking is not really like something easy. When you read more, and it helps you, give you like to do tricks, and you understand what you are doing.
Right.
So when you release little bit of gluten, it start make it easy for the other quantity and attract the other gluten. So it will take like half of your effort. So this is the first one that I made.
Nice. Beautiful.
Okay. So what I do is just little bit of oil, not to be attached to my pen. Little bit of oil here. And we put it and so on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the first obstacle was the machine. The second obstacle is the time, because when you make your dough, the first one that we did, it has to stay at least 2 hours, at least.
At least 2 hours
So,
rising.
yeah, so what we do here in Barkadal Food Center, we make it one day, then we cut it in the next day. Yeah, because we make a lot of quantity.
I remember. I remember.
Yeah.
That.
We make a lot of quantity here. So So the quantity that we use is going to make like 5 bread. And as I told you, I did different size, and you can choose the size if you wanna use like this for a sandwich, for falafel, for kofta. It would be fine. If you wanna make it like to eat at home, so the big one is good.
So it doesn't really matter. I don't see
Yeah,
it,
and if
just-
it's for the children and you wanna make a small one, so you can cut it a small one. So whatever you like. Yeah, we have different sizes in my country for the bread, so based on what you're going to use for. So also it should be not, if you make it thick, not, it should be like thin, not too thin, not too much.
thick. Okay, so,
Yeah.
all right, so,
So
not
little
too
bit.
thin, not too thick.
Not too thick, so
Okay, no problem. Well,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
see, well,
so-
show me the perfect, let's see the perfect.
because if it's too thick,
I thought
it
you
won't
said you
bump
were
up.
going to make this easy for people.
It won't bump up.
Okay, okay. So,
Alright, so the last obstacle is oven. So if you use your home oven, like Chef Simon and I, we faced problem when we started to make Aish Baladi here, because we didn't have this oven. Now we have a commercial oven. We are so lucky. We have now commercial machine. We have commercial oven, but when we started with this, we didn't have this before.
so Linda Hansen is asking, do you leave the dough in the fridge overnight when we make it here?
Yeah, no, over, in the fridge. Yeah, in the fridge. Yeah. Hi, Linda.
And then you just let it come up to room temperature before you roll it and bake it, right?
If you are going to leave it for like in the fridge, direct put it in the fridge, because the reaction will take, like, it will go slowly. But if you are doing it in the same day, leave it outside.
Oh, okay.
So this is different here. So do you remember when we are making for the next day, we just run to the fridge with the dough?
Yeah.
Because if we leave it, it grow up very quickly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is the last one, and I will show you what I did right now. Yeah.
Hey, Linda. Linda says hi, hello.
Hi, Linda. Linda is amazing.
Linda
amazing,
is amazing.
Yeah, amazing woman. Yeah,
Look at Linda.
she's my friend.
Look at
Yeah.
Linda on this show. Hey, Linda. Some Nordic treats, maybe. All right.
So this one here, and this one here. So after this step, minimum 15 minutes. Cover and leave it for 15 minutes. This is what I did.
Oh, you have a visitor.
So yeah, I did it. I covered it.
So this we did before, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And so you cover it for how long?
15 minutes.
15
minimum.
minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
So now I'm just like how to do it at home. So I'm going to forget that I have this commercial oven, and I will show you how I'm making it at home.
Do you want to turn on the oven?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Here. Pass it.
When we started, like we started with remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
Of course I remember. So when we started doing this bread at Parkdale, and we didn't have the good ovens, we used to do it on the stovetop. Which
Yeah,
I'll
so-
show you now.
So in the beginning, we have like as a home oven, but big one. But
Yeah.
in the beginning, in the beginning.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, now we have like a commercial one, and it's amazing. Yeah.
So how hot do you have your burner right now? Very
Yeah,
hot?
yeah.
It's
Make
hot?
it very hot
Okay.
because if it's not hot, it will stick
Oh, okay.
to the pan.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need something? You need a spatula?
Yeah, like this one. All right. So, yeah.
Make sure you're also, when you're making this bread at home, you're also using one hand to film. Very important.
Yeah. So seriously, I wish if you try it, please take picture,
Yeah.
put it in.
It's really important
in
that
comments.
you try and limit your ability to use two hands.
This is the. All right. This it is going to be the fourth obstacle, right?
Okay, yes.
So the third one was the oven. The fourth one is using one hand.
Ah,
All right, so mine is hot now. If you put the bread and it's not hot,
yeah.
so it will stick.
Yeah, we don't want
So yeah, so I'm just acting like I have like a regular home as in your house, not a commercial one that we have.
Okay.
What we have here, like we just put the bread inside and that's it.
Okay.
Now it works.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is just put it like this.
And then it starts to rise and pop up, right?
No, just to become solid.
Oh, so you're just trying to, you're almost like toasting it on either side. Okay.
Because the Egyptian bread needs a lot of heat. We don't have this. So you see, it wasn't enough, so it's thick.
Oh, okay.
You see, yeah, it wasn't.
Do you want a different
Yeah.
pan? Or it'll be okay?
Maybe, yeah,
Be on
different
pan?
pan.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one wasn't hot enough, so it is thick.
Okay, that's all right.
Good.
Good. See, so this is what you don't do. Okay. This one is a good pan.
Okay, so yeah. Put this one here.
So, yeah, good. Okay. So in Egypt,
We will see the result with you. Like I just.
yeah, we'll see the result.
Yeah. It's thick, but we will see the result together.
Okay. It's good to be patient. Gotta be patient. Okay.
I don't want to do the same mistake again. It's not hot enough.
That's okay. I'm just gonna leave it here.
So, you see when it's now because it's become very hot, it's very easy. So yeah, as I told you, it's not about when your pan is hot, so it doesn't stick. Now after it became hot, it starts to separate. This is all what I need. So my dough is what? You see now on the other side, because it's hot, it didn't stick. Okay, this is all what I need. Just give it like what we are saying. Give it a shock, very heat shock, so the dough doesn't become very soft. It will become hard. Then you can put it in your oven, at your home oven, to pump up. Okay, so that's what I'm going to try to do. So I'm going to use both now. So actually it takes about 5 minutes in the oven at home to bump up. It doesn't take any time, a long time, and it's better to make it for pirol, not baking, because you need the top part become very hot. You see? Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. And this one, now it's hot. It didn't stick.
Nice.
So all what I want is just to become a little bit hard. Okay? That's all what I need. Okay. So this is the last two. So when I do it at home, this tray is in the oven. So when I take it from here, I just open the oven and throw the bread inside. And this is how it works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So just not to make it elastic, like, soft.
Oh, so
We
just
just
so
make
it's
it-
not too soft. Okay.
Yeah, we give it what we say, a shock. Heat shock.
Ah.
Yeah. So now, so now it go to the oven.
Yeah, sorry. This is where you really need to make sure you've only got one hand.
You see? Yes.
Crucial.
So it take 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes.
Less than that. I think it will take less than that because we give it like heat shock. But usually when we use this oven, it take only 5 minutes. Yeah, and this one that we do, I should cover. I shouldn't. Like when you do it at home, this one we did, we should cover with a towel, like this. Yeah.
Oh, you're not finished yet. All right. Nice.
And we have to clean up. So when you, this is part of our work. Yeah. So I have to clean up. So I have alarm. It would tell me what when I'm going to finish.
So maybe while you're waiting for the bread, I'm gonna come behind there, and I'm just gonna make a couple other announcements. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So,
It just I want to show this is start to rise.
sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's like in 5 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. You talk 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you leave it for 2 hours. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, here, put your mask on. Okay, so thank you, Hala. Hala's just we're just waiting for the bread to puff up. And it looks like it's already coming. So just a couple of announcements. So today the meal will be served again at Tom Brown. I'll be bringing them over around 1 o'clock, and that's. There's also lunch at at Tom Brown today, provided by St. Luke's. I believe that starts at noon. So if you want to go for lunch and also grab a meal to go from us, that's also an option. We've started doing Wednesday coffee again. Now that's at Tom Brown Arena also. So Wednesday coffee at 9:30 a.m. If you guys come grab a cup of coffee and a muffin, we've got that going on. And yeah. Not much else for lunch today. We're going to be having kofta, which is like a sort of Egyptian Lebanese meatball with lots of onions, garlic. We've got some roasted potatoes with peppers and olives, and some zucchini sauce as well. Should be good. And maybe some bread also.
So we want to show the bambinga.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Alright, so I'm going to show you the popping up.
yeah. So this is our ice baladi. Yeah. Yeah. So nice.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. We will leave it like for extra 30 seconds.
Okay.
So we're almost there.
Almost there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, usually it takes like 5 minutes when we use the dough itself and put it in the oven. This is the first time to try the shock and use our oven, right?
Right, yeah.
But we used to do this with the other one.
Right. Well, thank you, Hala. This is amazing. Yeah. Just wait, a couple more minutes.
Less than that. It's crazy.
All right. Oh wow! Look at that. Amazing. That looks really good. Well done.
Thank you. So yes.
Nice, nicely done. Oh, thanks, Hala. That's amazing.
Welcome.
Aish Baladi by Hala. So Hala makes Aish Baladi. You know, usually every Wednesday we make some to provide to our neighbors for the food bank.
Yeah.
Again, if you're interested in learning more or getting some for yourself, you can contact Hala through her Facebook page, Ottawa Egyptian Kitchen. Yeah, and are you on Instagram as well?
On Instagram, and also like I have YouTube
Oh, yeah,
channel
check out the
recently
YouTube, yeah,
for
yeah.
more recipes, how to make molokhaya, how to make
Check,
so many.
check and your YouTube channel is called what? Ottawa Egyptian Kitchen?
Halagunain.
Halagonain. Okay,
Just-
so
just by
Halagonain.
G-O, go and name.
Okay,
Hala,
go
name.
name. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, so check out our YouTube channel, like and subscribe, and we will see you next Friday. Thanks, Hala.
Simon, come, don't. Yeah. You want to make like, we make it sandwich. What is nice of the bread? So eat like Egyptian. So I need a knife.
Okay, okay.
All right, so what we do is just we open here and it's like a pocket.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's a pocket and you fill it with cheese, falafel, meatballs.
Amazing.
Yeah, whatever you want. And trust me, this is enough for like, this is good for 8 hours. 8 hours.
Look at the steam.
Yeah. It's very healthy. A lot of yeast, you see, we put a lot
That's
of yeast.
amazing.
The brand
This
make
might be
you
the
feel
best.
full.
This might be the best one you've ever made.
Look. I'm always doing it good.
I know you are. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I didn't hear you well.
No. It's yeah. Okay. All right. So that's it for today, guys. We
Yeah.
got to get lunch ready. Thank you, Hala.
Thank you so
and
much.
we'll see
Thank
you
you.
guys next Friday. Don't forget lunch at the Tom Brown Arena will be available after 1 p.m. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay indoors, and we'll see you next Friday.
Okay. Bye. If you try, please take picture, post it, and please support my YouTube channel. It's new and really I put all the tricks that I learned. I wish everybody try, especially molokhaya. Enjoy. Bye.
Almost. Maybe actually
So-
what you can do is you can help Hala roll bread.
I'm not wearing my glasses. Have to turn it off.
Bye.
No.